I've been using the Pixel Watch 3, the 45mm version, for about a year now, which means that for 365 days, this little guy has been telling me to breathe, stand up and manage my stress. Stress I didn't know I had until I actually got this one. Now that the Pixel 4 has come out, it's actually the perfect time to ask the question, is the third one still worth it? Or is Google just saying, thank you for beta testing, now buy the real one? Let's dig into it, the good, the bad, and the things that make me question if I'm too lazy for smart tech. I'll be honest, living with the Pixel 3 has been mostly great. Like, in my opinion, I really like the design. I like how simple it is, how minimalistic it is. It's clean, it fits with any kind of clothing that you want to wear. It's the kind of design that says, I care about style, but I also like notifications. The screen itself is amazing. It's super bright, so you can accidentally blind yourself if you turn it on while you're trying to sleep. I will personally wear my watch every day, all the time. The only time I take it off is if I take a shower, and then I put it on the charger. It's so comfortable to me, I don't even notice I'm wearing it until my watch is telling me that I'm lazy and I need to start moving. I guess we live in a time now where we are getting judged by our jewelry. The battery for me has also been solid. I get around 1.5 to 2 days of battery, which is really good in my opinion for a smartwatch. I use always on display because for me it simply doesn't make sense not to, because then it would just be a black piece of glass strapped to my arm. There are several things that I really like about this watch. First part is something that I thought was going to be a gimmick when I first bought the watch, and that's the morning brief summary, or whatever Google is calling it. It's a really good way to start your day, to get an indication of how many hours did you sleep, how ready is your body to go to the gym, or should you maybe have a more relaxing kind of day. And it will also tell you if something is out of the ordinary. I've tried several times that, when I've been sick, my watch has been telling me, hey, your metrics are out of the ordinary or unusual. Well, thank you. As I hadn't noticed that I felt like I was dying, thank you for telling me. The second part that's really nice is the fitness tracking. I have used this watch for going to the gym. Yeah, I know it shows. And the Pixel Watch has been really good at helping me track the progress that I haven't made yet. At least I guess one of us is putting in the effort. I use an app called Heavy when I track my fitness in the gym, and it syncs with Fitbit. So I'm not a big Fitbit user, I'm more of a Heavy user when I go to the gym, and it has worked really good. I've also tried a couple of times going for runs, and for that the Pixel Watch has been really solid as well. Only in a few occasions has the GPS signal been a bit strange, but mostly it's been really solid. The watch now also supports Google Gemini, and it's super easy to activate. You just hold down a button on the watch and then suddenly you don't feel lonely anymore. But personally, I always feel a little bit like in a James Bond movie when I start standing and talking to my watch. For me, it doesn't feel that natural. So I mostly use it when I'm at home, when I have some space around me or I'm alone. Otherwise, for me, it just feels a bit weird, honestly. Despite the design of the watch, it has been extremely durable for me. I only use a simple screen protector on the top of it, a very small transparent plastic one that I bought from Amazon. And even though I have scratched my watch against several things, such as my door handle in the car or some wall at home when I'm doing some work, I haven't had any marks or scratches on the watch itself. Honestly, when I bought the watch, I thought this thing would scratch faster than a lottery ticket. The last thing I can mention is that the Pixel Watch 3 has now received the Wear OS 6 update, which has sparked a lot of new life into the watch. Now you have theming and other updated UI tweaks, which makes the watch almost feel like brand new. Now the watch is not 100% perfect. There are stuff about it that can annoy me a little bit and that is not working that well. First thing is the apps on the watch. It's super limited, in my opinion, what you can find on the store. It feels a little bit like walking into a store that just sells socks. I mean, they're useful, but it's not exciting at all. Performance-wise, the watch has been okay. On some few occasions, I've got some occasional lag where I would swipe or tap something on the screen and nothing would happen. It's super annoying, and in those situations, you start looking at your watch for such a long time that you look like you don't know how to read the time. On a few times, I tried that my battery would just suddenly drain out of nowhere very fast from 100 to 0 within a few hours. It was almost like the watch just had enough and gave up. But after I restarted the watch, that seemed to fix the issues, but I've tried it maybe 2 or 3 times in the year that I've had the watch. On more than one occasion, I've actually tried that my watch would tell me to stand up and move, and that I needed to reach a certain amount of steps within the given hour. The only problem is it would do it while I was driving. Thank you, Google. Next time I'll just run to work. So should you upgrade to the Pixel Watch 4? The Pixel Watch 4 definitely has better specs. It has a bigger battery, faster charging, and dual frequency GPS for those of you that like to go out for a run. And it has a brighter display, so I guess now you can blind yourself even faster in the bedroom. The Pixel Watch 4 also comes with SOS satellite support, which is really nice for those of you that wants to have extra safety when you go out for a run or you're out somewhere without your phone connection. It also comes with Gemini's race to talk functionality, which basically means that instead of clicking a button, you can just lift your arm up to your mouth and Gemini will automatically listen to your questions. And the Pixel Watch 4 comes with a new AI coach feature, which I guess can now tell you in even more ways that you need to move. But I would say compared to the Pixel Watch 3, Pixel Watch 4 feels more like an incremental update. It's like Google said, okay, we already built the house, let's just repaint it and charge full price. So if you already have Pixel Watch 3, I wouldn't expect any revolution if you go out and buy the fourth one. As mentioned earlier, the Pixel Watch 3 now also has Wear OS 6, which is actually what Pixel Watch 4 already ships with. So after a year with this watch, here's my take. Pixel Watch 3 is still a very solid option. It gives you okay battery, it gives you nice performance, and it still has this very sleek design known for all the Pixel watches. It's not perfect, and so don't expect miracles, but it gets the job done in a very solid and confident way. Should you upgrade to Pixel Watch 4? It depends on your needs and your wallet. As with all new tech, the price drops a lot on the previous version when a new version comes out. So I've seen several places where you can actually get this little guy a lot cheaper than you could before. So if you already have Pixel Watch 3, I wouldn't rush out and buy the fourth one. I would probably wait for a good deal unless you really need those extra AI features and a little bit better specs. If you don't have any Pixel Watch or you have the first or the second generation, it all comes down to how much money you want to spend. So both watches are solid choices, you can't go wrong with either of them, so it all depends on your wallet and your needs. So 1 year with the Pixel Watch 3, I'm still super happy with mine. It's sleek, it's useful and slightly judgmental. Thank you for watching. Hit like if you found this video helpful and subscribe if you want more honest and fun tech reviews and discussion. I'll see you guys in the next video.